Ah yes, there you are. Are you ready to hear about more legends of the unknown? More phenomena shrouded in mystery? Good. Then for today's video, I'll share with you the story of the Peruvian skeleton. The Peruvian skeleton is an unusually proportioned humanoid skeleton discovered in Peru. It was found by Peruvian anthropologist Renato Davila Riquelme in 2011 and is thought to possibly be alien in nature. The remains of the unidentified creature has an elongated skull, almost as large as its 50-inch body, and reports say that 3 separate anthropologists state the skeleton is not a human being. The elongated skull of the specimen has a soft spot, as found in infants. It also has 2 large molars, which are only found in older humans. It also has eye cavities, far larger than normal. The discovery was made by Renato Davila Riquelme, who works for a museum in southeastern Peru. The find has baffled anthropologists. Riquelme states that he found the alien skeleton in a crater surrounded by meteorites. Riquelme said 3 anthropologists from Spain and Russia arrived at the museum to investigate the findings and agreed it was not a human being, even going so far as to speculate that it might represent an alien life form from the beyond. Riquelme added, quote, "Although the assessment was superficial, it is obvious that its features do not correspond to any ethnic group in the world." End quote. Others say the remains are likely those of a child, albeit one with an unusually shaped head and frame, likely suffering from some sort of deformation or illness. Even if the remains are those of a person, they are certainly unusual. An alternative explanation for the bizarre discovery is that the skull was artificially deformed as part of a tribal ritual. The practice of skull elongation, to signify group affiliation or social status, dates back 9,000 years and is common in various tribal cultures around the world, such as the Mayans, North American natives, and Australian Aboriginals. The head moulding styles fell into 3 groups: flat, round, or conical. To achieve the desired shape, the head was bound in tight cloth. In the case of cranial flattening, the head was placed between 2 pieces of wood. The technique would usually be carried out on an infant while the skull was still at its most pliable. The cloth would be applied from a month after birth and held in place for about 6 months until the skull plates begin to fuse together. This skeleton is not the only one of its kind, however, as there also exists the Paracas skulls, which are a collection of ancient, elongated skulls discovered on Peru's south coast. Julio Tello, a Peruvian archaeologist, first made the discovery in 1928 when he recovered more than 300 elongated skulls from the Paracas Desert Peninsula. While elongated skulls are not a new phenomenon, the Paracas skulls are particularly curious for 3 reasons. They are the largest elongated skulls found anywhere on Earth, they contain mysterious, unknown DNA, and they are structurally different from other elongated human skulls that have been found. In addition to the unknown DNA, the skulls have another feature that supports the theory that they are not fully human: the location of the foramen magnum, the hole in the skull that the spinal cord passes through. According to researcher L.A. Marzulli, the foramen magnum on the Paracas skulls is located lower than where it should be. While some may assume this to be a side effect of head binding only changes the shape of the skull, but does not alter any other aspect of the skull's structure. The foramen magnum isn't the only non-human feature that stands out. The Paracas skulls are also 25% larger and 60% heavier than typical human skulls, and they contain only 1 parietal plate instead of 2. Let me know what you think about the Peruvian alien skeleton and skulls in the comments below. Do you believe them to be extraterrestrial? Or do you think there's a simpler explanation? Until next time.